Okay, that was really weird. My Zoom just like crashed. So I think class will be two separate recordings, but that's fine because actually the first class was the meditation and breath work, and the second portion is our more active stuff. So that's kind of nice. In case you guys want to do just the meditation and breath work portion again, you don't need to watch the active stuff. All right, let me get this set up. Okay, guys, let's come to the mat and keep your feet almost touching each other. You can have a little bit of space so that you can have, so you can find your balance. Let's start with some gentle neck circles. Go for 3 in each direction. You can go as slow as you want. And then reverse the direction for another 3. Continue to stay with your breath. Let's do some shoulder circles to the back. Bend at the elbows. Let's go for 4. Let's reverse it. Going to the front for 4. Let's take the arms straight, elbows locked out. 4 to the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as much as you can. Stay with your breath. And 4 to the front. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the back. Have a slight bend in your knees. Let's arch the back, arch the chest forwards. You don't have to add your neck if you don't want to. If it doesn't bother your neck, you're welcome to also arch the neck and head. Interlace your fingers, gentle bend in your elbow, rounds to the front. Really think about tucking your tailbone under. And inhale, arch. Just warming up the spine here. Send the chest through. Reach the ceiling with your tailbone. And round. And again, bring your feet so that they're almost touching. Save a little gap for balance. And lean over to one side. Think about reaching the ceiling with your rib cage. Really stretching out the obliques here. Take 3 deep breaths. And other side. Reach the rib cage up towards the ceiling. 3 deep breaths. Come back to neutral. Okay. So if you need to be a little bit more warm, we're gonna do some nice exercises that'll help you get even warmer. So I have a contortion teacher that I really, really like, and she also is a gymnast, a hand balancer, and an aerialist. Her name is Bendy Kate. I don't know if anybody also knows her as well, but I take a lot of classes from her, so I know a lot of her really cool exercises. So these are really good for active back flexibility and also building strength in your cross body muscles. So let's do some Superman exercises. Keep your legs and feet together for this one. This is actually going to be the harder variation, and then we'll move on to the easier ones, and then we're going to do a whole series of this. So my cat, sorry, she loves the computer. She's always on there, especially when she knows I'm trying to teach. All right, so bring your legs together, your feet are together, you're really squeezing your glute, and you are thinking about, well, we're going to be arching, so that doesn't matter as much. Okay, and your arms are going to go straight overhead, so you really think about almost like squeezing your head with the insides of your arm. So you don't want them flaring out. You want them right in line with your shoulders. We're going to do 10 lifts up. Now we're going to relax, but open the legs wide. Open the arms out to a Y, and we'll do 10 more. Then we'll take a little break. All right, guys, in your own time or follow along with me. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the legs out wider than hips distance or hips distance. Send the arms out wide to a Y or 45 degree. And we'll go for, another 10. So I'm gonna kick you. What are you doing? Sorry, my baby. 1, 2, 3, really squeeze the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Take a breath here. Trap you. You're being trapped. Yeah, you're being a hooligan. Yeah, you're doing. Okay, next one, we're just gonna lift the legs. And again, we're gonna do feet and legs together, squeezing the glutes. And then we're gonna do 1 feet wider than hips distance apart. This time, we're only going to lift the legs. You're gonna rest your forehead on the mat or on your forearms. And even thinking about pushing the forehead down will help you lift the legs a little bit higher. So when you're ready, let's go for 10 and 10. 1, 2. Awesome, take a little break. I'll show the next thing that we're gonna be doing. For this next one, you can just keep your legs and feet hips distance apart. And you wanna think about tucking your tailbone under and pushing your hips and glutes into the ground. You're going to be drawing the shoulder blades down, back, and together, taking our hands off the ground, reaching with our head and neck to raise. We're going to do that for 10. So when you're ready, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let that go. Take a breather. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on that strengthening of the X crossbody. There are diagonal groups of muscles that are connected along your shoulder, spine, and hip and hamstring. And it's easy to kind of neglect that strength because most people work on one-sided strength. So I'll show the next one while you guys are still taking a little breath. We're going to bend one arm in towards our chest. We're going to alternate thumb facing the ceiling. So I have my left arm in, my right arm is extended overhead. We're going to lift the right arm and the left leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, cool. So when you're ready, let's get started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let that go. So this is some of my favorite exercises for active back flexibility and strengthening. And then I'll show you guys my other favorite for shoulder opening. Nika, this is going to be really good for you, for anyone really who wants more shoulder opener. I know, Julia, you're super bendy, but it'll still be good for anyone. All right, so actually for me too, I need to do more of these. I've been incorporating these every day. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna be against a wall. If you want an added benefits, or if you want to make it harder, you can either use a band looped between your two arms, like one of the booty bands, except putting it across your arms, either right above your elbow or right below your elbow. You can do the same thing holding a block between your two arms. This, you want to go into a small shoulder stretch against the wall. So standing maybe about a foot or two away from the wall, you want to be able to comfortably rest your chest against the wall here. And then we're going to do alternating shoulder raises away from the wall, 10. And then we'll do 10 shoulder raises together. And this would be when the band would make it really extra difficult. So you might want to just do a light band if you want to go for that extra challenge. It's plenty challenging without any bands. So I'll show it. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. And 1, 2, 3. And in order to protect your low back, you're going to be thinking about, this is neutral position. I'm going to be thinking about piking forwards, but you're using and engaging your abs to do this. Either that, or you can think tuck the tailbone under. In that case, you might have to be even closer to the wall. You tuck the tailbone under to protect your low back, or hiking forwards, engaging the abs to protect your low back. So either way, just be mindful.
And if you did want to use a block, it would really only come in handy for that last one when you're doing the hands together. Okay, so we'll go for 10 on each arm and then 10 both arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Really thinking reaching up. Keep your shoulder in line with your ear. And 10 on the other side. And 10 together. Awesome. Go ahead and step your feet out one leg's distance away. Place your arms right at your shoulder height and just let your chest fall through. If you can relax the head and neck. Okay, and then the last exercise I want to show you guys for the active back flexibility is going to be again against the wall. Instead of doing arm raises away from the wall, we'll be doing leg raises away from the wall. Again, you want to be decently close to the wall so you can really comfortably lay your chest against the wall, and so that you're not unintentionally arching too much in your lower back. Again, if it's intentional, if you're purposefully doing the pike forwards, that's okay. But if you are arching the low back without meaning to, without controlling it with your abs in the front, then try to do the tucked variation instead, and try to just be mindful of the back. But actually, for this one, you can't do the tuck, so you're gonna have to really think about keeping control of your abdomen. Okay, so bring your chest towards the wall. Get a nice stretch in the shoulders. Your legs can be together for this one, feet together. You're gonna take one leg back. We're gonna do 10 leg raises there. So you're really, really squeezing your glute and your hamstring right underneath your glute to do this, but you will feel it in your back. Just make sure, again, that you're being aware and trying to really engage that abdominal muscles. All right, 10 on each side. Awesome. When you're done with that, go ahead and take a really nice forward fold with the knees bent. And allow your back to really round. And if you don't want to do this one, alternatively, just to cool down and stretch the back out the other way, you can also do a plow position. Whoops. So you can bring your legs overhead and think about getting your knees close to the ground. Think about rounding the spine. that way. Whatever feels more relaxing to you. And stay there for 10 slow, deep breaths. And that will be the end of this recording. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys liked it. If you guys ever have anything that you want to work on specifically, or any type of meditation that you guys want to do, or if you want to do like masterminding or whatever, let me know. See you guys.